Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm back. Hey, this is Wesley, $1,000,000 Virgin. Another episode of I give everyday people the opportunity to ask me any question they desire. I'm a multimillionaire. I said it humbly. And tonight's session is going to be about the hookup mentality. Okay? And guys, as you chime in, please, if you don't mind, share this video. It's just your payment and your love to me. I show you love by creating these videos every day or at least a couple of times a week to let you know how a millionaire lives, to let you know how a millionaire thinks. Okay, that's the most important thing. All right, what's up, Paul? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me properly? Hey, make sure that, what's up, Sherilyn King? Superstar. What's up, Adam Tracy? Superstar. What's up, baby? How y'all doing? I'm glad you guys are up tonight because I'm going to give you a treat. I promise you that your time is not going to be wasted here tonight because I'm going to give you something that I think everybody do. And this is something that I did for a long time. And I didn't understand how it affected my life, especially in my 30s. Okay. So I want to give that to you. All right. Shonda, Sean, Sherilyn. Oh, where am I? I'm in my room right now. No, I'm in my office. This is my assistant's office, right? I need to work his ass harder, actually. Now, he's a great guy, but, you're going to have to work harder. What's up, Kim? So, guys, before we get started, guys and gals, two things for me, okay? Please have a sheet of paper and a pen when someone is speaking that hopefully or expectantly that you would like to become one day, right? I'm not saying that you have to do everything I do with my life, but what I try to do is be a model for other people. That's why I show my life all the time on YouTube, on Instagram, on Snapchat, because I want people to see a different vision. That's it, guys, to be honest with you. I want you to be able to picture somebody that's just like you. We're no different, okay? I just think differently, and this is the reason why I do videos, so one day you can absorb my thinking every day when I do these videos to say, you know what, Wesley, I got it. I'm living my dream. Let me go inspire another person. Okay, that makes sense? So make sure you share and like this video. It's number 2. And we're going to get started. So does anybody know when I say hookup mentality, what do I mean? Has anybody that's listening to me here tonight got a hookup? Okay, let me share about my life. Maybe not you. So I remember having a home. I still have it in Fresno, Texas. And I remember the cable guy coming over and say, hey, man, I'm going to hook up your cable. But if you want this for a year, I got another box. And all you need to do is pay me $200. And, man, you got cable for a whole year, and you'll never have to worry about paying the bill. Has that ever happened to anybody? It happened to me, right? And most people, most of us, will say, oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah, hook that up, baby. I don't have to pay a bill. And we're not even thinking, right? We say, plug it in. Am I going to get in trouble? I'm cool, nothing's going to happen to me, right? And we do that. How many of you guys have did that before? Okay? Because, see, I'm going to show you how the hookup mentality will distort or destroy your thoughts when you're trying to be a very successful individual. Okay? And, every video that I do, man, these are like the nuts and bolts. Sometimes, even another example, I remember when I used to do this, and don't criticize me, because probably you never did it, right? I'm driving in my car, and I'm eating, right? And I finished with the food, right? Maybe I went to Chick-fil-A. I had a nice little burger, some drinks, whatever. And I took the drink, and I threw it out the window. You're like, Wesley, you did what? Yeah, I know, because you never did that before, right? Like, man, no one's going to know. It's at night. I'm on a, deserted road. Not a big deal, right? Or have you ever, I don't know if you get your haircut. You see, I needed my haircut. You've been to the barbershop. This happens all the time at barbershops, guys. At the barbershop, right? And you see that guy that comes in with that bag of clothes or that bag of appliances. Or maybe the guy that tells you, to say, hey, man, you want these blah, blah, blah from Target? I've seen everything. And they give you a discount that makes no sense. But you say, really? I can get these shoes that usually cost $2,000 or $300 I can get them for $50. Hell yeah, I want them. What I'm trying to say is this. The hookup mentality tells you, listen to me, the hookup mentality tells you that there's always an easier way to get something. Does that make sense? You know, I'm going to tell you a story about a young man. I'm not going to say anybody's name, but because I want to show you how the hookup mentality would jack you up, okay? So this young man was telling me a story. He said, you know what? This person came to me one day, and he asked me, he said, you know, how much do you pay? How much are your bills per month? Okay? And this person said, well, you know, I pay about $3,000 a month, cell phone bill, rent, you know, food, things like that. And he said, you know what? How about this? You give me half of the money, and every month, you don't have to pay nothing. What's up, Daryl? Let me say that one more time, guys. Just give me half of the money, and you don't have to worry about nothing else. I'm going to take care of the rest. See, the first thing in my mind, I'm thinking like, nigga, what you talking about? Yeah, I said nigga. I did. It was a barbershop, guys. A lot of black people. Oh, I'm talking too much, huh? Okay, I don't want to say exactly where I was at because I don't want to expose this person. But basically, what's up, Lewis? What's up, Leslie? Basically, this is what happened. So he said, man, what? Are you serious? I'll pay you $1,500 and you're going to pay all my bills? And all my bills are $3,000 a month? He didn't even think twice. He said, do it. Sign me up. So, see, this is what I want to show you because, see, a lot of people, when you get these hookups, you know, you don't see nothing. You say, man, nothing can go wrong. Everything is cool. You know, I'm not bothering anybody. It's not a big deal. Okay? And he did that. 6 months later, what do you think happened? His apartment, the apartment people, they called him. Hello, sir. Seems like you have a balance of $6,000, see? Because what the person was doing was this. Let me tell you what the person was doing, right? He lost his apartment. He almost lost his car, cell phone, right? Lost everything. Because the person that he did the deal with was using other people's credit cards. Listen to me. Using other people's credit cards to pay his bills. So when that person on the other side found out that, I mean, it's just the most stupid shit I've heard in my life, right? And to me, I just couldn't even fathom who would do this, but obviously, when people give people a deal that sounds too good to be true, they don't think. And he was using the credit card, and the guy calls the credit card, chargeback, which went all the way down the line, then to apartment, then he said, hey, and basically gets kicked out. So, the hookup mentality will destroy you. Let me ask you a question. You know, I'm going to tell it myself. I remember when I was trying to get an apartment. You ever did this? And, your job didn't pay enough money, right? Because, when you try to get apartments, you need 3 times the rent. And you know what I used to do? I used to make this stuff, man. I can make a receipt. I can make an employment verification. I used to do it. I'm not proud of that, but I'm telling on myself because I'm sure some of you guys are doing that today. You would say, well, if I didn't do it, how am I get the place, Wes? I had to. They wasn't going to accept me. I didn't make enough money. All right, the mom, it was so funny. It was kind of pissed me off. The mom that tells me that, and I asked her, we was having a discussion. She said if she didn't have any food and no other way to get it, she would burglarize or rob a store. Basically, she'll go in Walmart and steal something. And you know what she said? She says, well, how am I feed my baby, Wes? And you know what really pisses me off? Because that person, the only thing they can think about as a solution was to take from another person. And you know what pisses me off? The person that gets the free cable and not thinking that the goddamn cable is not free, that somebody is paying for it. And you know what pisses me off? The person that gets the television and they know that television costs $1,000. And just because someone tells you that you can have it for $100 out the back of their truck, you take it anyway. And then you try to play stupid. Oh, I don't, I mean, I don't know where you got it from. I'm not asking any questions. So I'm sure everybody has did something like that before, but it destroys you. Because see, let me tell you what happens. Throughout your life, and you're really trying to be this amazing individual, because I'm telling you, to make millions of dollars, you need to be an amazing person. Whether it's good or bad, you need to do something amazing. And when you think like that, throw the trash on the ground, throw your trash outside the window, fail to leave the tip, fail to give. When you're like that, when you have that hookup mentality, you always believe that there's something easier to get to for you to get to your goal. Let me say it one more time. When you think like that, and let me share some with you. Please listen to me. God, listen to me. It doesn't happen consciously. It's unconscious. So remember, guys, the unconscious is what's beating your heart right now. The unconscious is what's keeping your body alive. See, so unconsciously, we do things and we think a certain way that runs on autopilot. And even though you say, well, no, that's different. When I'm trying to trace success, I'm going to do the work. But I'm going to tell you not. Because you're always looking for the hookup. And you do this in your day-to-day life. Someone gives you a deal. Someone say, hey, give me $2,000 today. In 2 months, I'm going to make you a millionaire. Or, you drive up, you're driving around, you see this big truck, and you see this guy roll down the window smiling. Hey, guy, you want a flat screen TV? Or, hey, you want a projector screen? Just give me $200. And you don't think for 1 second that, why is this guy rolling up? I mean, I think everybody knows the stuff is stolen. But we choose not to think about it, but it's destroying you. Because see, just as you bought that, and if you put that in your house, and if the people called the police come to your house, and they knock on your door, and they see the TV there, and they run the serial numbers, you're going to jail. And guess what? The cop don't want to hear this. Well, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know that guy stole it. Where's the receipt? Well, he just. The best thing, Adam, you hit it on it. That I love it. I love it, Adam. Stop looking for a shortcut. But you have to start in your day-to-day life. You got to start in your day-to-day life, the small things. See, I know a lot of you guys want to just say, Wesley, what is the big thing or the largest thing I need to change in my life right now to make it better? But I'm saying, look at the small stuff. See, what I've noticed is no one wants to run a marathon. If the coach tells you, hey, man, you need to run a marathon today, Jeff. You need to run a marathon today, and I need you to run 5 miles around this track, and I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. And when I get back, I expect it to be done. And you come back, you say, man, I'm tired. I'm just going to tell the coach I did 3 miles. He won't know, right? Coach come back, I ran 3 miles today. And coach said, oh, man, good job. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Cool. But what you don't understand, you're hurting yourself in the process. See, maybe not today. Maybe not next week. Maybe not in a few months. Maybe not next year. But when it's time for you to get selected for the Olympics, when it's time for you to run the meet that will make the change, that will make the transition in your life, that's going to set you up for success, you lose. You lose. You lose. But see, what you understand, you lost 2 years ago. by making a decision that you thought that no one was looking. You thought the coach wasn't looking, right? But guess what? The person that gets hurt the most is you. See, even some of the things you're doing right now, guys, and I want you to, guys, I've been victim of this, man. Trust me, I'm not throwing rocks at anybody because, see, I'm here. I live as a successful millionaire to tell my story that I used to do. I used to create fake obituaries for people. I'm not going to lie. At your job, think about it. I'm not even lying. You want a day off. Like, I want a day off so bad. So you print up the fake obituaries. You print up something fake from the medical office, and the doctor says this, and you give it to him, and you think it doesn't hurt anybody. But guess what? When I did it hurted me. I'm going to be honest. I was affected. And I didn't realize it. Because, see, let me tell you what happened to me. With this type of mentality, I said, y'all can always get over, right? And I remember getting tickets. I tell the story. I used to get traffic tickets. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this later. I ain't got time. And it built up. And I remember going to jail. And it's like I couldn't get myself out of the hole. And it's only because the type of thinking I had years ago about this hookup mentality. Always trying to get over on someone. But the only person I was getting over is myself. See, guys, let me share something with you. Man. What's up, Domingo? What's up, Jerry? I try my best, I swear to God, to be a good person. Because it was a time in my life I just wasn't the best person. Maybe on the surface, I seemed like a pretty good person. But the problem behind the scenes, I would do things and I would justify it. I said, well, I got to create this fake pay slip so I can get into the apartment because there's no other way. I said, man, I have to use this money to pay something else, so I can't pay this ticket right now. I can't, I would justify shit all the time in my head. And what I was doing, I was digging myself in a deeper hole. And see, I want you guys, ladies that's watching me, to be aware of what you're doing on a daily basis. Are you the person that have the hookup mentality? I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but I'm saying you have to change it now. I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but tonight or today, you have to change it now. Because I'm going to share something with you. God, the universe, greatness is not for the person who believes in the hookup mentality, my friend. See, if you watch this show by the name of American Greed, and it shows white men, black men, Mexican, whatever men, they're very rich. And they made their money in the stock market, have people's money investing, but they got greedy. And they got greedy because they started to use people and take advantage of people and knew they were making trades that were not right. And they were taking advantage of people because they just didn't know. And at the end of the day, they lost all their money. So what I'm telling you, even if you sneak past and get rich with your hookup mentality, you do something deceiving, or you do something that you know that is not morally correct to you. Your success is not going to be long lasting. You'll wind up in jail. You'll wind up broke. You'll wind up hurt. Or you'll wind up never being successful at all. I stay in a condo here. It's a beautiful condo. And I watch some young people that live here with me. And I'm a young guy, so, a lot of young people, they talk to me and say, Wesley, I seen your Snapchat, man, you got all these cars, you living your life, I want to get this too. And then 5 months later, I see them moving out. 5 months later, I see a guy, I see the FBI go to one of the residents' doors, one of my friends, taking them to jail. What I'm trying to tell you is, anything that you're doing under the sun, I'm talking to all of you. Anything that you're doing under the sun. And when I say under the sun, that you think no one is watching, that you think no one is paying attention to, but deep inside of you, you know it's wrong. You're going to pay for it. I'm telling you that from my heart. You're going to pay for it. See, all those tickets that I said I'm not paying, I don't have time, I don't have the money, all those checks that I used to write at grocery stores and get cash back, I used to do it. Be honest, I used to write checks, $100, $200, get a cash back, because I didn't have any money. That was my excuse. So since I didn't have any money, I was going to steal money from other people, right? Write bounce checks, cash it, right? Get the cash back and deal with the stuff later. And I dealt with it. And guess why I dealt with it? Fines, jail, back to back for years. Everything that you do, everything that you think is a hookup, everything that you know deep inside of you is wrong, you're going to pay for it. Even the stuff, see, a lot of you guys, you're just now seeing this video, like, God damn, he's right. I know I'm doing some things right now I do not supposed to. I know I'm cheating on my taxes. Some of you guys are claiming dead people. Some of you guys are claiming babies that are not even born on your taxes. Well, I'm telling you, you're going to pay for it. Yeah, I know you think you're getting away, right? This is not a highly successful individual. See, success is this. Yes, it's doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, who you want to do it with. But it's also being a good person. It's also putting positive energy out into the world. It's about not doing it the easy way, but doing it the right way. See, a successful person doesn't have to look over his back. I got people that I know, man, they gotta look over their back all the time. Somebody may be trying to get them. Hey, the cops here. Hey, who they here for? I've seen this. Who they here for? They stay in these apartments. It's beautiful. It's nice. And you got young men staying here. And I'm not judging. I don't know what they do. But I know every time they see a cop, see the FBI pull up, hey, man, who they here for? Who wants to live like that? It's no point of being successful if you have to look over your back. It's no point of being successful if you're always dwelling in a hookup mentality, looking for someone to hook you up. You think I want to do business with a person that's always looking for a hookup? Because there's no such thing. Then you might say, well, Wesley, it's hard. It's hard, Wes. I know it's hard. So you might say, well, Wesley, you might get justified. Well, Wesley, if I don't get this apartment, if I don't make this fake pay slip, I'm not going to get a place, then I'm going to be out on the street. And I'm saying you're lying to yourself. You're not thinking. The only thing you want to do is justify why the bullshit that you're about to do is right at the moment. But deep inside, you know it's wrong. And I'm telling you, friends, you can't be a very successful millionaire by having this type of mentality, not long term. You got many people in the world that have made millions of dollars that did great. You see them, oh my God, they're amazing. We've seen pastors of churches that have made millions of dollars. And you find out they're sleeping with boys. And you find out that they're sleeping with prostitutes. And you find out that they raped somebody. Everything that you do under the sun, when no one's around you. See, I stay in this apartment by myself. But the question is, what would the camera look like when you're by yourself at home? You're by yourself in bed watching TV. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Mike? What would they say? What would the camera show you doing when no one can see you? And you think that you're not going to be accountable for that. You think no one's going to hold you accountable for that. But let me tell you this. I believe in God and I believe in the universe. And whatever you want to call them, they're watching. They're watching. And God and the universe are only going to award the person that deserves it. Because it's easy to act a certain way in front of people. Oh, I'm this nice guy. Oh, he's amazing. He's great. But the question is, what are you doing under the sun? What are you doing behind closed doors? Because they will come to light. Guys, what I'm trying to say here is, I'm not going to judge you because I love you. Let me say that. I'm not going to judge you because I love you. I've been there. That's why I tell you my story. But I'm telling you, if you don't stop it now, whatever you're doing that you know is wrong, I don't care if you say it's a little wrong, it's just a little this, it's just a little this. See, you know when people say it's a little this, that's the same person. Well, I can have one cheat day. I can have one little donut. I can miss one day. It's just one day. The same thing you do when you're trying to build your business. Even if you build your business, you're going to cut corners in your business for the rest of your life. And you're going to wonder why it's up and down, then it fails, then it starts and it fails. Because the same type of corners that you cut to get there, you're going to continue to cut them corners to try to stay there. But guess what? Just like a foundation that is not built effectively, just like a foundation of a home that is not dug deep enough, if that foundation is not steady, it will fall. Maybe not in a year, maybe not 2 years, maybe not 3 or not 4, but it will fall. See, a person doesn't become fat or overweight in a year. A person just doesn't start off at 300, 400 pounds. It took years. But the problem is the person wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's just a little bit. Well, I do eat healthy. Well, I work out sometime. Guys, I wanted to record this video, and I'm asking you questions at this time, is that the hookup mentality will destroy you. That if you're always looking for a hookup in life, it doesn't matter how good it appears. It doesn't matter how good it feels. Because you say, oh man, this will take care of some problems. Because, you know, if I just pay this little money for this, and I have to pay this, then I can pay this, and I have more money. It's going to destroy you. And you won't see it today. Okay? Maybe today, your life is okay. And you failed to tip that waiter that deserved it. Maybe today, the person that you're talking bad and nasty behind their backs, you know, they leave and you just talking about them at work. Oh, I hate that motherfucker. I hate that girl. I hate that guy. I hate this person. They just stupid. They sick, and I hope they do this. And you think that is not going to matter. Just like, I can't remember the author, but the name of the book is called As a Man Thinketh. You should read that book. As a man thinketh is who he is. As a man thinketh. See, your thoughts, whether negative or positive, whether angry, disappointing, bitter, they crystallize. They crystallize. When I say crystallize, see those thoughts that's in your mind, even if you're upset, you talk behind your co-workers, you talk about people that's not around, it crystallizes and it gets bigger. And it gets bigger until something happens. It's like a person that holds all the anger inside, then one day they kill someone. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Out of nowhere, Johnny just killed his family. Because everything that's in you is crystallizing. It's building on something, whether it's bad, whether it's good, whether it's positive, or whether it's negative. Guys, today, the hookup mentality going away. You know, I want to know right here. Put it below here. What's up, Bernard? What's up, Prince? Who's giving up on that hookup mentality? Who's I'm done with it? And I want everybody to be honest. You know what the hardest part? You know what the hardest part of being a successful person in the beginning? Was being honest with myself. Because I didn't want anyone to know. I said, man, I don't want people to know that I got free cable. I didn't want anyone to know that, oh, shit, you know. I don't want anyone to know that right now that I cheated on my taxes, that I just claimed a baby that's not even mine. I don't want nobody to know that. I don't want anybody to know that I throw trash on the streets. I don't want anybody to know that I keep a dirty, nasty house. Right? That was the hardest part. What's up, Dante? But the hookup mentality. Thank you, Natasha, for saying that. I'm done with it. And then when I was done with it, everything I would do in life, I don't give a fuck. It was hard. I don't care if it seemed like it was no way. I just believe it was a way. And I believe it was a way. People say this, this pisses me off. When there's not a way, God always makes a way. Well, if God's going to make a way, why are you doing the shit that God is not going to approve? See, my question is, do you really believe that? You got people that are Christians, religious, and behind the scenes, under the sun, they doing the same shit, the same stuff that they preaching about. Stop lying to yourself. Be a good person. Be a person that wants to do good every day. So what, do you have to pay a little more taxes? So what, you have to pay a cable bill now? Oh shit, Wesley, I just watched this video. Now I gotta pay my cable bill. Man, you made me feel emotional. You made me crying over it. Now I gotta pay my cable bill. Yes. Damn it, Wesley. Now I can't create those fake ass obituaries and, write those fake ass medical statements to my job so I can get a day off. Yes. You have to stop. A lot of people are not going to like this video. They're not going to say it verbally, but then I'm saying, like, damn, he's right. See, everybody wants the good life. Everybody wants to be successful. But no one's willing to become the type of person that it takes to become successful. Because you're too busy looking at the things and the lifestyle of others that are living the dream that you want. But every person that I know personally that became a very successful individual made a change with themselves. See, if you work on you first, I'm telling you, God's gifts, the abundance, the love, the joy, the fulfillment. Damn. I'm telling you guys, I'm a living testimony. I mean, just the amount of abundance, the glory, the happiness, the money, the fulfillment that I receive on every day, it was worth it. I know right now you say, man, it's not worth it, Russ. You don't know my situation. I do. I don't have to know your situation to tell you that you're doing the wrong thing. I don't have to know your situation. I would never, it is no story that you can tell me that I would say, yes, you know what? Go ahead and do that shit. Go ahead and put that negative energy out in the world. Never. Because I believe this. Just as there is a way to do something sneaky to get something, there's a way to do it right. You just got to search for it. You just got to think about it. You just got to consider there's a better way. Even though in front of you it seems like, well, man, no one's going to see this. But I'm telling all of you that's watching me here, there's always a better way. See, we want to believe in God and say God provides. God will always make a way. Well, believe it. Believe it then. Just don't say it out of your mouth. Just don't say it, then go home and do the opposite. The hookup mentality. It'll destroy you. You heard it from me. If you never heard it before, you heard it today. So there's going to be no excuses if you find yourself 5 years in jail, 5 years in more debt, 5 years homeless, 5 years in pain, 5 years depressed, disappointed. It starts with you. I can create video after video after video. You can hear the same video all the time. But until you make a decisive, definite change with you, with your actions, your daily behavior, when no one can see, you're going to have the same life. I tell you that out of love. You're going to have the same exact life you have today. I'm just being honest with you. You cannot circumvent the system. It doesn't work that way. You must be a good person. You must be a person of value. You must be a person that wants to give happiness. A person that wants to do the right thing in every situation of life. Period. Hey guys, what are your questions? Oh, tonight was great. Hey, are you guys winners? I'm a winner! I'm a winner! You're a winner! Get up! Feel that. Feel that, baby. Feel that. You're a winner. You are a winner. How does that feel? Stand up. Stand up with me, guys. Stand up. Get up. Yes, get up. Get up, Dante Domingo. Get up, Cheryl. Get up! And I want you to follow me, okay? And do what I do. This is a millionaire talking to you. See, I'm bold in what I do, even though sometimes people say, oh man, Wesley's funny. Wesley's silly. Wesley just an entertainer. Wesley is a character. But Wesley have millions of dollars in his bank account right now. Get up. Get up! Stop sitting down! You are sitting down on your dreams. See, a lot of you want this success, you want this greatness, you want this happiness, but you're watching me and I tell you, get off the couch, get off the bed. Oh, I'm too tired. I worked all day today. Get out! See, the person that will ever become successful is the person that can deal with adversity. That means when shit don't feel good, when shit is not good, you still do it anyway. I'm going to ask you a question. And I want to see how many people are going to do it. See, I can't see you. See? See, what happens under the sun right now, what happens under the sun, I can't even see you. You're watching this video and I can't even see you. But I'm going to ask you some questions and only you will know if you did it. Are you a winner? And when I say, are you a winner? You say, yes! And I'm not saying, yes, no. And you might say, well, Wesley, the children are asleep. Wesley, it's too loud. So what? I'm doing it. I'm a millionaire. I'm in my place. They might knock on my door. So what? Are you a winner? Yes. Are you prosperous? Yes. Are you wealthy? Yes. Are you bold? Yes. Are you courageous? Yes. Are you prosperous? Yes. Are you a winner? Yes. Now take a second. How does that feel? See, right now you should be vibrating. If you're doing it, your whole body should be vibrating. You should feel good. See, most people, they don't do good because they don't feel good. Because you don't get up. You don't use what God has given you. He gave you energy. He gave you power. You choose to be sluggish. You choose to be poor. You choose to be always in a fucked up situation. You choose to not to have the job of your dreams. You choose to not have the business working right. You choose to have kids that are disrespectful. You choose the significant other that's in your house right now. You're choosing your husband. It is your choice. But you cannot become the person that you're supposed to become if you don't stand boldly for your dreams. See, when you don't fucking care that anybody right now that's watching you, that can hear you right now, they gonna think you crazy. They thought I was. They thought I was crazy, guys. Yeah, everybody. They thought I was ridiculous going out to a dealership, a Bentley dealership, No money in my bank account. Screaming. Cops coming up. Hey, sir, why are you there? I'm building my dream. Sir, you can't just sit in these cars like that. I'm sorry, but I'm building my dream. Sir, you can't be in this neighborhood. Do you have a pass? I'm sorry, I got to get in. I'm building my dream. Well, you can't come here today. I'll come back tomorrow. I'm building my dream. A successful person is bold. He's decisive. He knows what he or she wants, and they don't care if anybody is looking at it. Let's do it again. Are you successful? Yes! Come on, guys. I can hear you. The universe, God can hear you. You want the blessings. You want the universe to open up the door to change your fucking situation. Are you successful? Yes. Are you prosperous? Yes. Are you a winner? Yes. Are you courageous? Yes. Are you bold? Yes. Now, how does that feel? See? Now, don't sit down. See, I know some of you guys probably sweating right now. Oh, man, I feel good. See, I feel good right now. See, that's why things keep happening for me. That's why I keep always seeing the opportunities. Right? Because right now I'm vibrating. My mind and my thoughts are in line with my emotions, with my behavior, with my actions right now. Anything that I want right now, I can manifest. And you can too. I love it. I love it. Heart racing, huh? I know. Let's do it again, guys. Get up. Stand up. Guys, thanks for sharing and liking this video. Stand up. Stand up, Jay. Stand up, Stephanie. Are you prosperous? Yes. Are you a winner? Yes. Are you a millionaire? Yes. Are you bold? Yes. Are you courageous? Yes. Are you a winner? Yes. Are you bold? Yes. Are you a winner? Yes. Are you courageous? Yes. Woo! Oh, man, I'm loving this. Now say this. Check this out. Say if you did this every day. Every day. When you got out of that bed, when you get up in the morning. What if you did that every single day of your life? For a whole year. What I just did with you. Some of you guys' hearts are racing. Some of you sweating. But you feel good, don't you? You feel powerful, don't you? You feel that you're unstoppable. See, right now, in this feeling right now, you can't be stopped. If someone give you a problem right now, you say, fuck it, I'm going to solve it. You step up. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Because right now you feel powerful. Does that make sense? How long did it take? Less than 5 minutes. Imagine doing this every single morning. Imagine what your life will be like. If you did this every morning for 1 year, your life won't be the same. Your life won't be the same. Your gifts will make room for you. There are gifts that are out there for you. It's time for you to open them up. It's time for you to start to unwrap the gifts that God in the universe has for you. How do I know? Because I'm living it. I have so many gifts. I still haven't opened so many. Every day is a new gift. Every day is a new surprise. Every day is something to be grateful about. Every day is some new thing that I'm discovering about myself that I'm happy about. I want you all to do that as well. Hey guys, this is Wesley Virgin. Thank you for sharing the video. Go ahead and get yourself a glass of water. I know we're sweating. Guys, I love you so much. I love you. And I promise you, I will continue to serve you. I will continue to give to you. It is my business to ensure everybody that will ever watch one of Wesley $1 Million Virgin's videos will become the person that they want. Not what I want, what you want. That you will truly become clear in your mind and say, I want my life like this, period. This is how I want my life. And they will go out boldly, courageously, and chase their dreams. Hey, much love. Get fit with passion. Later.